So we got a Rico case pending in Los Angeles right now. Big U, Brick Baby, and Loose Cannon just got picked up. All that yapping and higher power. We finna get into it.
Good morning. I'm Joe McNally, the acting United States
loud.
Attorney here in Los Angeles. Today, we're here to announce federal criminal charges against Eugene Henley Jr., a career criminal known as Big U, who used his contacts and leadership role in the Crips criminal street gang, the entertainment industry, and a youth charity to further his own criminal enterprise.
Insane.
An enterprise that engaged in murder, extortion, robbery, human trafficking, and other felonies. Mr. Henley and several other individuals linked to him and his criminal enterprise were charged in a criminal complaint with federal racketeering conspiracy. Mr. Henley is a fugitive, and he is currently wanted by federal law enforcement. Other individuals linked to his criminal enterprise were arrested today, approximately 10 defendants who are charged in various indictments. Again, Mr. Henley is a fugitive. 4 defendants are in state custody and will be transferred into federal custody. The Department of Justice's top priority is eliminating violent crime caused by criminal street gangs and organized crime. These organizations cause a tremendous amount of harm in our communities. And today's arrests are part of our office's efforts, FBI, IRS, LAPD, the team you see up here, to make our community safer and rid our streets of these criminal street gangs, including ones operated by violent felons like Mr. Henley, who are posing as savvy businessmen and community leaders, but in the end are violent criminals. The affidavit filed with the criminal complaint alleges that Mr. Henley operated Big U Enterprises, a mafia-like organization that utilized Mr. Henley's stature and long-standing association with the Crips criminal street gang and other gangs here in Los Angeles to intimidate businesses and individuals in our communities. As I said, Mr. Henley is a widely known leader within the Rolling 60s. He rose to prominence in that gang decades ago, and he has since been a fixture on the internet, talk shows, and podcasts. All things that law enforcement have looked at closely as part of this investigation. He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label.
Just how we react to these things in real lifetime. That's what the feds do, bro.
And of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles, funding a South LA-based charity, developing options, which purports to help at youth risk escape gang life and escape the perils of gangs in high crime areas. The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him. For example, Mr. Henley engaged in a murder of a musician signed to his label in 2021 and dumped the victim's body in Las Vegas off of the I-15 freeway. He then attempted to evade and obstruct the investigation into the murder, including ordering witnesses not to speak with law enforcement. Finally, Mr. Henley is accused of embezzling donations made by celebrities, professional athletes, and businesses to his charity, Developing Options, which, as I said, purports to give South LA at-risk youth alternatives to gang violence, drugs, and other criminal activity.
No lie, they used Big U up and threw his ass back in there. Cause didn't he already was supposed to be in jail for a long time. Especially if he been gangbanging since the 80s and you didn't put in work. Nigga, you supposed to be in jail, nigga. You a real member, right? How the fuck you go to jail? But you done did. Especially if you high ranking like that. Nigga didn't put in some work, bruh. So it's like niggas get back out and you still doing the same thing, or niggas never been in jail and you just getting in and out. These niggas be working with the police, bruh. And that paycheck get to rolling out. I mean them pay stubs get to rolling out, or new people just get in office. New captain. Yeah. All of a sudden, new captains get in. Now the shit, new chief or new chief. Now all of a sudden the shit you used to do in LA in the early 2000s getting your ass cooked.
Henley used this charity as a front. He used it to conceal his fraudulent activities, his criminal enterprises activities, and evade detection from law enforcement. If convicted on the racketeering conspiracy, he and his co-conspirators face approximately a 20-year federal prison sentence.
Confluence is the connected workspace where
20
teams
years
can do
for
it
a
all.
body and racketeering and human trafficking, and how you get 20 years for that?
See, it's a serious situation. It really looks like it's probably game over for Big U. We've been hearing these rumors and
Man, I don't
speculation
care,
about
bro.
this for
Nobody
years
care
now.
about Big
And
U.
it looks like, the federal government's been doing what they normally do, which
Get
is
'em outta
kicking
here,
back
bro.
and letting the evidence collect and compound over time so that when they move in, they know they got everything they need for a conviction. And that's what it looks
the
like they
feds
were
on you,
doing
you're cooked.
right here. However, this story does have a little twist to it because this entire situation isn't really a shock to everybody because there is one person who last week predicted that this was about to happen, and that person is Wack 100. He literally was on Clubhouse last week talking about Big U should prepare himself because the feds were coming. I swear you can't make this up. I don't know how Wack 100 would know that
Wack is a
information
police
ahead of time
officer.
like that, but y'all listen to this Clubhouse call right here.
It's gonna be one of the ugliest falls I've seen of who the crime was committed against. He prides himself on what he does for the kids, and this is a kid that lived with him for like 2-3 years.
Shit.
And the mama was the team of the organization. You know what I'm saying? So when the details hit, I got him. If they gonna hit, it's finna get bad. It's gonna get even worse. He gonna lose the support of the community and everything around him. And once this hit, them other agencies he been working with, then they gonna throw him away. Because whenever it's a body involved, especially this type of body where it ain't like no gang related shit,
Nah, it's
like,
just a random.
like some innocent type,
Yeah.
they ain't finna keep protecting you.
Nope.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Wack.
So if a call me and tell me they need my DNA for something I did in Rochester, I'm gonna go give it to them because I know I ain't did nothing in Rochester. See, here's go the thing, right?
Because they can fraud you. They can put you up for some. My fault.
Hold on, bro. We already there. See, listen. They did to him was a reassurance. Any nigga that been in California Department of Corrections for a violent offense in the 90s on up to 2019, violent offense felony 2009, nigga, before we parole, they swabbing us. I spit in New York and they get it. When they put it in the IC database,
It's gonna pop up.
it's gonna match as me. I got swabbed in 99 upon parole. He got swabbed in 2004. So the reason why they did that was a reassurance. That's why I know it's ugly. They already had his
They
DNA.
already had him.
They had it.
Facts,
They
see?
tested it. It came back. Did was we want to assure that we're right. And they put a warrant. They called him. They had the Nevada PD call him to come in. He refused. So they passed it to the feds. Got it. You remember when I said in 2023 of August,
Yeah,
after Brick Baby said they picked Big U up 2 months later?
that's a fact.
We didn't know what that's what it
Wow.
was.
Baby informant.
So they picked him up and forced him to get a DNA. So they called the family and tell the family we got a match.
Oh my God!
His DNA is up under your son's fingernails.
Wow.
Yeah, I
What
feel
you
like
Now, up at is the stupid answered questions when he was down there. They asked him when the last time you saw this person or this person, that person, and he told them, 6 months, a year. Nigga, it's not believable that a human being went that long without washing their hands because your skin get up under his nails. You had to see him, so he kind of himself saying he ain't been around him, but his DNA, but that ain't even the worst. The worst ain't even come out. So I told Six, until it come out, you don't say nothing, it come out, it's in the blog. Now this is an ugly, ugly situation. I will tell you this, is 8 houses and 4 of them is 60 Crips. He ain't gonna get out of this. He better run. Niggas is really doing him a favor. Niggas is doing him a favor because I don't think he get what's going on. Hey, bro, you know they snatched you for DNA, but you didn't found on that kid's nails, and you ain't supposed to know right now. You better run, nigga.
That's
a
insane.
Nigga telling you what's happening.
So y'all hear what
That's
Wack is
insane,
saying. We read in the affidavit that they did find DNA on this kid's fingernails that they suspected belonged to Big U. They wanted Big U to confirm it by providing DNA himself. But Wack is saying it didn't matter if he did or didn't provide it. They probably already had it because he did a bid back in the day. What they was trying to do was get some insurance on it, reassurance. Not only did we have his DNA collected back then that matched, but we have his DNA from right now that matched. Now they said it was inconclusive, but man, it's not looking good right now for Big U. That's for sure. I also find it interesting that last week Wack 100 was saying all this, but you know, right now I can't do nothing but look, you know, with the side eye at this situation, like, I wonder what's going on over there. I'm gonna keep my eyes on it. Y'all know I am, but for right now, that's the story, that's the situation, that's what we got. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down below. Anyways, that's basically it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe.
That's crazy, but at the same time, not surprising. You going to jail. You going to jail. You're going to jail.